trouble thing. Not to make that coffee like you, show. It's not good. They rolling, man. Tell you. Oh man. Hey, thank you. Hey, y'all. How you doing, Marietta? Hey, I can't even speak. How you doing, Gwendolyn? That's good. Thank you, Barbie. Shanita West. How you doing? Hey, oh man, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. It's been a long night, man. It's been a long night. I thought I could sleep, but I didn't sleep. I'm thinking, what? I slept about an hour, babe. Maybe I think I got about a good hour in. I tell you, oh man, thank y'all. I appreciate it. First of all, good morning. You know, it's still another day that God has made. And, amen. Don't think I'm not happy to be here and to be, to talk to y'all. But it's what you call it. It's a surreal moment. It is until it actually happens to you and you feel it and you see it. And last night we got a call last night, and my daughter Ashley called. They called her from her job, and we all went and to see him laying there, man, lifeless. Spirit is gone, and you just, So when I finally got there, I just, hey Kia, thank you. Hey Jamila, how you doing? Thank you. What's up, Lynn Lang? To actually, see, you standing over the body and just looking at him, and then all the thoughts and the years run through your head. Um, yeah, it was very real at that moment, and you won't know until unless it's happened to you. You won't know how you would act or react. But I did. I said a prayer over his body, over him, and I thank the Lord for all the little time that I had spent with him throughout my life. At least I got to know I know who I can point and say that's my dad. I could talk to him when I was around him, when he was around. I could um, consciously recognize who he was. You got to thank God for all the little stuff. So thank y'all, man. Thank you. You could just I was just thanking him at that moment. At least I can say I know who my father was. Um, all the little stuff, man. Even though most of my life he wasn't around, but I tell you, man, this last year of his life, we were all there. My immediate family, my grandchildren, we was all around him. We went to go see him, and he get to see his grandchildren, and he didn't die alone. He got a chance to see grandchildren and great grand. Yeah, it's good man. Morning, everybody. Good morning, that's baby. Yeah. So hey, Avis. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I'm sorry. Welcome everybody. Hey, Vernell. Thank you. Rosie Simmons, and Robin Ross, Fred Harris, Merrick Gordon, Saki, Darlene, Dope Pope. It's funny in human clothes and everything. I don't know what to talk about, but hey, man, thanks for coming in. Oh boy, Michelle. Hey, Lily. How you doing? How you doing, Lily? Demila, Denise, Joseph. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. I come over here, came on here to share that with y'all because most of y'all, most of y'all have, really care about our family. And so I don't take it lightly. So I'm coming on here to say that. Baby, answer the phone for this game. That's the kids. So oh, that's good. That's good. Tamita, Tamita, it's good to see you. Thank you, sis, for coming in. I appreciate that. Oh man, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so it's a big loss. I mean, losses is all losses are big, but when they actually you got to actually experience and go through it, hey man, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Glenn, my brother, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Somebody on here say I love big women. Okay. I tell you. Thank you, Kia, cousin. Tripping. Oh, Ruby. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate it. No doubt. That's all we can do. But yeah, man. I know. And I'm blessed too, bro. There's no doubt. We all are. Especially if you woke up this morning. That's right. That's another blessing on top of it. So, oh man. Sing a song. Won't you go ahead and sing one for me? I'm gonna sit this one out, all right? Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna be okay. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. It affected all my children too. My girls, Ashley had, she was at the facility. She worked at the facility that where he was. So we was thankful and grateful about that. She could check on him every day, and by her being there, it let him know that family was around, 24/7. She wasn't, but it made him feel that way. That like, and anytime they couldn't get him to do something, or they would call Ashley, and she would talk to him, and he would just do it, and things will die down to the fact where he got real calm when he hear our voice, any one of us, like I told y'all, I had known where he was at for a couple of decades, and he had been in that facility since 2019 before COVID. And y'all know we just found him there last year, so we was around him the last year, so it was everything was meant to be, no doubt. Thank you, Kenny Joe, Joyce. What's up? I appreciate y'all. My sister Pauline, what's up? Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a rough night, but hey, I made it through, and no, it don't feel good, but at the same time, I know he's not in any more pain. I know people, it's cliche, people say that, but it's true. Um, I don't know if he got to say his last rites to God, but I asked God, you know, to forgive him of all or any of his sins, and I just would begin to pray over him, and in my own way, from the heart to God. So he's in God's hand now, and the decision remains with him. So I can live with that because I'm thankful that, like I said, they know that I know who my father was. A lot of children out there don't even know who their father is or their mother is, or you know what I'm saying, or they gave them up for adoption or something like that. People go through life, man. Life is something else, and they make good, bad, poor decisions, and we all got to live with it. But no one is brought to this world for no reason at all. We all have a reason to be here. Now, what we choose to do with it after the fact, that's on us. We have a choice. So that's Melly. No, what she talking about, baby? They want to go to breakfast. They want to go there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I gotta get dressed.
Yeah, you all right? We got time.
We leave it now.
It ain't gonna take you but a few minutes to get
okay. Queen B.
The rest of us have to get up.
Thank you for that, Queen B. I appreciate that. Marlos, appreciate it. Good morning to everybody that came in and to meet us one day at a time, as the mothers at the church will tell me. I know that's right. That's it. One day at a time. Yeah, that's Tamita.
Hey, Tamita.
Frida, how you doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Oh boy. She about to make some of that good coffee she make for me. And want to make the best coffee in the world. Put them blessed hands on everything. Hey, Adrian. Yeah. But it's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. So we're gonna just all and you know what? So my son Darian is in town. He came yesterday. He came Thursday. Thursday night he made it here. We all knew it could be at any day, but he made it home in time. It just everybody just came, huh?
And your dad wasn't awake to even.
No, he was, but that's all right. He was in there. My Darren was standing next to me when I was praying over Dad, so he was there, and everybody's here. So we're gonna walk. What we're gonna do from the phone call we just got? We're gonna go. All of us are gonna go to breakfast and to a restaurant somewhere. We're gonna go sit down and eat breakfast and just spend time with one another, especially when my son is here. And I don't know when I'm gonna go back to work. Probably sometime next week. Get everything, take care of all the stuff that we have to do. Oh, no doubt. PT. Oh man, yeah. When they hit you, it hit you. So Elizabeth said, "Good morning, Reese."
Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, everybody.
How you doing, Keish?
Hey, yo, right, Keish. I know she about sick of me. One of them like, hey, yo, Keith.
It's so encouraging when you go live in these times. It shows how our men that it's okay to feel and it's okay not to be okay. It's all good. God is. Now I respect that F100. I respect that because I appreciate you saying that, Jamila. Because we are taught not
excuse
to
me.
cry and to be tough and not to be vulnerable, only around just per se the woman that we marry, and this what Teresa 90%, what most of my life I wasn't vulnerable. Good morning, baby. Most of my life, yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Most of my life I wasn't vulnerable until these last, I'm gonna say 10 years of my life, opening up and we taught not to cry because it just life puts so much on us to the fact where when we do, people take advantage of you of like make you feel like you're weak or some. But I'm okay with not being okay. I'm it is what it is. I learned to, like, hey, yeah, I learned to, hey man, you can think what you want about me, or however you want, but I know I what I try to do is um, be my genuine self in front of you and anybody I come in contact with. And if you either like me or you love me or you don't. So it is what it is. Try to take care of my responsibility as a man. Man should do the things that when trouble find you, I try to bite his head off in a good way without being violent. All right. I ain't used to do that, but y'all know my story. Uh, you grew up in dirty Duval. I know. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, wait, see what I'm talking about? Ooh, thank you, baby. You got Corey?
No, I'm getting in a minute. I'm gonna let Jacob take a shower first, then I get him up.
Thank you, Maria. Cheryl, Melinda, thank you. No doubt, you're preaching to the choir. To be absent in the body is to be present with the Lord. Hold your head up, only down. It's praying. It's a journey for the glory, to earth, the glory. Stay blessed. Oh yeah, I'm not down like that. I'm actually thankful that, like I said, like I got to know who my dad was. No, we didn't spend lots and lots of years together. No, he wasn't there for a lot of years, most of my life. But I still honor him as my father. Every time I saw him, I lit up. I talked to him and I respected him. No, he never took care of me, did nothing. But that's still my father.
But at the end,
And at the end,
at his end,
yeah,
you got a chance to step up and take care of him.
that part.
So just the acceptance of him, and he didn't have to apologize. You didn't make
No,
him apologize.
no,
You didn't make him
no,
feel guilty.
no, right.
That was a weight in itself that he was able to face you,
Sure. Right.
and you love him
Yeah.
no matter what. Like none of that, him
No, it
being
doesn't
absent,
matter.
none of that
No.
stuff mattered.
And you can see it in his eyes that he
And
was.
that's what he needed. That's
Yeah.
why I told Ash, I said, you being there, we gotta know God got
Sugar
us
cookie.
strategically placed for a reason.
No doubt.
And for her to get that job and be there for as long as she was, then she left the job and went to work somewhere else.
Right.
And then she went back to that job. And when she went back to that job, it was God already knew his time was coming.
That's right. That's right.
He needed somebody, family to be there. So we were there, but not every day. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what
you're saying. For her, but he had Ashley every day.
Every single day. That's what I was telling. Right.
She worked 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Them 5 days a week, she was there. And when I tell you, I know God is pleased because she went to the bat for her granddaddy.
Yes, she did.
And
Yes,
and that's the only granddaddy she got a chance to know. And when I tell y'all, she went to bat for her granddaddy, she didn't play. Yeah. And when he get to acting up and they want to feed him, and he used to tell him, I don't want that mess. Yeah. He wouldn't do right. He didn't want to take a bath. He wouldn't do that. Ashley would go in and she'd be like, Granddaddy, now
y'all comments in a minute.
You gotta take a bath. They come in, they gonna get you together so you can take a bath. So I want you to go ahead and take a bath. And he'd be like, okay.
Yep.
She calm him down.
Go ahead and do it. Calm him down.
Even in his last days, he kept taking the oxygen out. And she'd be like, Granddaddy, you got to put it back in. You got to keep it in. She was there. She went to bat for him. Yeah. So she got a chance to do that. And I got a chance to experience having a father figure in my life that accepted me. Like, nobody knows what that means for me to have him.
Yeah.
To smile at me.
Yeah.
With acceptance.
Yeah. Yeah. He loved Teresa, man. Y'all just said he loved Teresa.
When he went unresponsive and we got to that nursing home and they had him in the back of the ambulance, they were finally getting him a chance. He was coming around and I walked up to that and I said, hey, Pop.
Man,
and the way his face lit up, I'll never forget that because I never got that from my dad. I never got that from my dad. But I got it from him. So even his life of him, how he may have not been there, but he still impacted us in ways. He gave us something that we all needed. You needed him sober.
Yeah.
Because the majority of your life, he wasn't sober.
No, he wasn't.
And you got a chance to experience him sober. And you got a chance to be in his presence and he be still because you know he was always on the go.
Oh, man.
He was always on the go. Even when we would see him at the bus stop, we would offer him a ride. He wouldn't take it.
No.
Because he said, I'm on the go. I got some places to go and I got some more stops to make it. No, he wouldn't let us give him a ride or nothing.
Yeah.
And when we did get to that nursing home to see him, he didn't have both his legs. He didn't have toes on one of what foot he had left. You know, he was completely gray. He was missing teeth, you know, but he was sober and in his right mind. Yeah. And his heart was there. Yeah. And we were able to love on him in ways that he needed. And that was acceptance and no judgment at all. And he got a chance to be around his grands and his great-grands and his children.
That's right.
And a lot of people, my daddy didn't get to experience that with my kids. Because when he finally was able to be still, he wasn't aware in his mind like your daddy was.
Right.
I stood before him and he didn't know who I was. You know? So it's a blessing. And I know it's hard on you because you wanted more time with it, you know, like this.
Yeah.
But the little time that we have, and that is why, and when your mind don't comprehend, every second is precious. That's why you treat people with love and kindness, forgiveness, and acceptance. Right. Because we all struggle with something. We all got some type of vice that we struggle with. Yeah. And to be free of that is a blessing to where you can experience life and love and be able to see people and smile. Because when you stuck and you hide and all of that, everything is glassed over. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You numb to the fact you there, but you ain't there.
You're speaking facts, and baby.
And God worked it out because we left here last night going to pick Mia up. Yeah. A friend of mine messaged me and said, "Reese, I got a cake for you." Yeah. And I said, "Okay, well, we're going to pick Mia up from work. Meet me there."
Everybody.
And she did. So and we stayed we got there an hour early, and we were in the parking lot just laughing and having a good old time. And then all of a sudden, Galen got a call and he said, my dad gone. And I could see it in his face. And he was fighting back tears. And Mia didn't get off at 9 o'clock. She ended up being a whole hour late. So the girl was there to take me and Mia home. And Galen had to go by himself, which he didn't want to do. But Ashley was already there. Janae and Darian was already there. They all got a time to spend with him. And they got a chance to experience something that I know is traumatic because they had never been in a room with a dead body before. And they got a chance to experience that and knowing that this granddaddy and he can no longer hear us, see us, we can't talk to him, you know. And I know that was hard for them too.
It was hard.
But yet you got support. Yeah. Because when you got there, your children were there with open arms, there to support you and stand by you in that moment.
Yeah. Well, thank you, JoJo. You're right. Man, I tell you.
God is so good.
He is good.
And when I say God is so good, I mean because he made ways that we don't even understand sometimes, like strategic placement. Right, You know, we be so wrapped up in what we want, and you know, our day going the way we want it to.
Make the best of those little moments.
But when them side kicks come in, and you see, when you slow down and see how God blessed, you got to tell somebody about it. It's not even the amount of time, it's what you do with the time when you got it.
Right.
So when he wanted his church's chicken, his son took him his church's chicken. When he wanted his church's chicken, his daughter took him some chicken. You know, when he wanted some crab legs, his granddaughter got him some crab legs. You know, when he said, I don't want that, I want me some chips. Ashley go and give him his money, and he go get him some chips and some soda. And even in the end, they wanted to feed him that pureed food. She said, no, that's not what he want. Don't give him that. If he want pancakes in his last days, give him pancakes. If he want a hamburger or fried chicken, give it to him. She advocated for him.
Thank you, Toe Lions. Thank you. Yep.
I know that meant a lot to him.
Yeah. I
know it did.
It did. And yeah, I could, you know, like I said, I could look in his eyes, and he didn't feel like I seen that look before, like he felt embarrassed. Waiting for us to like, damn, how come you didn't do that?
Yeah.
He was at peace in his eyes, but we was there. He knew we were there just for him.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's why I was saying it was a blessing that way to be there for him. You know what I'm saying? That was the blessing to him and to us.
Yeah.
We this last year has been, although we were all prepared for it in a day, but when it comes, it hits you. It hits you, and you know what? I got there, and I was, like I said, I was able to say a prayer to over his body, and my children gathered around and they hugged me, all of them, and we talked to him, and I just couldn't move for a while after that. My daughter Janae, when she got home, she broke down.
Ashley broke down last night too.
Yeah,
I already knew Ashley.
Yeah, and that was their granddaddy, and they loved it. So. Oh man, thank y'all, man, thank you. Hey everybody that came in here, man, and to the guy Matt who liked and subscribed, thank you, man, and welcome to the family. I'm on here sharing this because I know most of you really care about my wife and my children and me. Y'all really care about our family, and y'all follow us. Y'all been following us for the last decade, and I had to come share this because y'all do feel like y'all are part of the family. We share a lot with y'all. Not every ounce of detail, but we share a lot with y'all. Y'all know how transparent we are. So here I am. What you say? Oh yeah.
I might say a lot.
Yeah, you heard her. We like to share.
I'll be on camera.
We keep it a buck with you, and that's what it is. We love y'all too. But we all get together, and we're getting ready to go to breakfast. And who knows? This is gonna be a long day today. You know what? We will come back later on tonight. Maybe we might be on Teresa's channel. If not, I'll come back on mine. Okay. I want to thank y'all for coming in, and each and one of y'all be blessed. All right. You can talk to him. Yeah, you got.
Good morning, y'all.
Oh man. So 130.
Good morning, Sugar Cookie. Jamila.
I'm sitting back and
be sharing just for me. Miss Risa be sharing just for me some days. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you, baby cakes. Audrey, good morning. She said, my condolences to the family. God was all over that situation. Absolutely. Good morning, Roses. God has you all in his hands. Thank y'all. Brother Glenn, good morning. Good morning, Frida. How you doing? Cousin Kenya. Hey, my short and sweetie. Michelle, good morning. I hope you guys have an amazing day today. And thank y'all for being so loving. And if any of you are in a situation where life has thrown you a curve, I hope and I pray for your strength, for clarity, for continued comfort, because we know God is not going to leave us. He promised. He never leave us, and he is not going to give up. He won't forsake us.
He do not lie.
And even though it's hard and we don't want to accept some things and we don't want things to be, I hope and pray that we all be able to see God move in our life, and that we wake up and that we make the best of the day in spite of how people treat you, in spite of what has been said about you, in spite of what you've lost, in spite of you not being able to forgive yourself, or you're struggling to forgive others, how people have hurt you. We gotta know, and we gotta know. And that's what I'm struggling with. Knowing that I know that God loved me, and that he has made a way, and he is the only reason I am still living. I might not look like what I want to look like. My hair might be falling out. I have gained weight. My face might be sagging. I have some stuff going on with me, but still, in spite of all of that, how do we treat others? In spite of what we are going through and what we're dealing with, how do we treat others? Mm-hmm. Are we going to continue to take matters into our own hands when God has said, vengeance is mine, says the Lord, I shall repay? Not you take matters into your own hands. And because we allow the flesh to be in the forefront instead of letting God handle it, how do you treat those that are put before you? Seriously. Just because they did you wrong don't mean you do the same thing back. It's the love and forgiveness, and the not bringing up the past or not holding on to, you wasn't there for me. Mm-hmm. But even though they weren't there for you, but look at who was there for you. Look at how God made a way. Look at the people that he put in place of the one you wanted to be there. And I want to say thank y'all. The majority of you guys here are subscribed to both of my channels, and y'all see me act a fool. I be crying, and I talk to y'all about some of the stuff that has happened to me in my life, because I know I'm not the only one. And I know God is going to use somebody to encourage me in my situation, and I'm going to do the same thing. In spite of, I am not perfect. I will never be perfect. But there's one, if you don't believe, you best try to. Mm-hmm. His name is Jesus, and I did not say Jesus in there. His name is Jesus. It's not Allah. It's not none of that. Y'all can call it what you want, but ain't no way to heaven but through him. You can call him Batman and forever, long as you believe in him, long as you give him a try. Every single day, y'all, I struggle with my faith, but I do know God is real. I know that Jesus is real. I know he died on the cross for me, for you, for all of us, in spite of. I thank God that Galen got to experience this, because I didn't. But I got a chance to experience it with his dad, and I'll never forget it. And I do know the things that I missed in my life, and some things Galen missed, God uses us to be that to other people. Because just 2 days ago, we were in the grocery store, and there was this older white lady, y'all. I don't know how old she was, but she was hanging on. Do y'all hear me? She was in the little scooter, and she was trying to do her grocery shopping.
She was in her 90s.
Yeah, she was an older lady, and she was trying to get some sodas off the shelf, and we stepped in and helped her. And, you know, I'm going to be real. You don't know how people, I'm going to say Caucasians, white people, will receive you in life. These days, you don't know how until you're put in that situation. So I didn't want to push the issue, because I didn't want to offend her. I didn't want her to feel intimidated by us, but she asked for help, and we gave the help. And G and I both did more than she asked, because I helped her rearrange. And I'm not saying this to brag, but it's just how God, he opened the windows of heaven, and he poured out blessings on us that we don't have room to receive. And I received so many blessings from people. And there's no way that the love and kindness that I received throughout my life, that I would not give that to that lady. That's right. So helping her rearrange her groceries so that she could get her stuff in there. And she stayed on my heart and my mind in that store, because I found myself we were through grocery shopping, but just going down each aisle looking for her. You know, we were just peeping, looking for her, because I felt like I needed to be there to help her, because I didn't want her to run into somebody that was going to be mean to her. And sure enough, I found her. She was getting a mop, and I asked, I called her Sweet Pea. I said, hey, Sweet Pea. I said, can I help you get something else? She said, no, I got it. She said, but thank y'all so much for helping me. Thank you so much. And she reached out and she grabbed my hand, and she took my hand and she kissed my hand. And I felt so privileged. I was nervous because I didn't want her to feel intimidated or like I was, you know, because sometimes people feel threatened by you. And then she said, but I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. And she was the sweetest, just the cutest little thing to me. And she stayed on my mind. And we sat in the parking lot. We were at checkout, and we both looking for her to see if she's ready to check out, because I was getting out of line and I was going to go help her with her groceries. But I didn't want to follow her through the store. I wanted to, you know, let the opportunity present itself. Then when we got outside, we sat in the car and just waited to watch and see if she came out, because I was going to offer my assistance.
We didn't see no more of her.
Yeah.
I did tell Teresa, I said, that was the heavenly angel. That's what I told her. I said, wait, could she go? And she was riding on the scooter, and that basket full all the way to the top for the groceries.
And between the legs and stuff.
And you never know how he'll appear.
You just never know. You never know. And just that little act of kindness to see, it was on both ways.
Thank you.
It was seen both ways. You know, we got a chance to experience something, to love on somebody that was in need, and she got a chance to receive help without conditions. We weren't asking anything from her. We just wanted her to be okay. We just wanted to help her. And that's the way it should be, y'all. You just want somebody to be okay. It's as simple as that. Somebody, I just want you to be okay. And if me helping you change your tire, if me helping you put your groceries in there, if it's helping me pay for your groceries, if it's helping me just listen to you, or if me just turning on and letting the people on my channel just come and fellowship with each other. I was going to take my son to the doctor the other day, and I said, it wasn't about me. I said, do y'all want to stay in chat? Because I'll leave the phone on and just put it on mute. That way y'all can continue to talk to each other. Because it's not about me. Right. We don't know how God is moving when people come and meet together, even if it is in the chat. We don't know how that's helping somebody. And the girl that I met last night, she stood and told G, she said, y'all just don't know how y'all help people. Yes, she said, and she told G, as a man, you don't know how you go when you're cooking and you're talking and you're sharing things. Somebody might be getting ready to take their own life, and they see your broadcast, and now they're distracted from what they were thinking about doing, and now their mindset, their heart is starting to lighten up. And
she said, you don't know how my life. You say that I know about.
Yeah.
She said you changed. I'm like, well, I'm doing me, but when you share experience in life stuff, stories, anything you go through, you're sharing, you're doing God's will. You're supposed to let someone know, okay, all the stuff that I went through, look what God did. Look what he did over and over. Look at the small things, the smallest little things that of him, which is positive. You share it. Your bad experience, you share it because it might can help somebody not go that route. That's what she told me.
Yeah. So it's a blessing, you guys, and I thank y'all for loving on G, and just know that all the men out there, you don't have to be strong.
Classy
you don't
lady.
have to be.
How you doing, classy?
Good morning, classy lady. You don't have to be. You're not invincible. God gave you feelings and emotions for a reason. And when you have feelings, you need to go to God with those feelings. And some of those feelings will fool you. But anytime you're doing good and right by somebody, you know those feelings, that's what you want to flow from your heart.
Thank you.
But the feelings of the flesh.
Yeah. Say something again, classy lady.
Is those that you want to make sure you do a self-check on. So when you are having thoughts, when you're feeling lonely and left out and misused and overlooked, and you're feeling unloved and they know that God loves you. He put you here for a reason, and we're not gonna always feel the love. We're not gonna always see that from people, but we gotta know the true love that comes from God is what we have. And in spite of the way I might feel lonely or unloved or unworthy, God says otherwise. So with me knowing that, I can still be a blessing to those. That same love that you need and crave, you can give to somebody else. So when you're feeling lonely and get you some help. There's nothing wrong with you going to get you some help. Talk to somebody that is a professional or somebody that's teaching the word, the rightly divided word of God, not some made up crap that somebody want to give out, through their feelings. So just like Galen's dad, he had a lot of things that, I know might have been on his heart and on his mind, things that he may have regretted.
Thank you, Jan.
But in his last days, none of that was brought up by us. And I mean, seriously, just know that we may not always get the answer, but if it did not destroy you, if you are here to see another day, that weapon formed, but it did not prosper.
Charles, I agree with you. And man, hey, so what you just said, that is so true. And I'm not a fool. At that moment when I made the choice and asked her to be my wife, I knew better. So thank you, bro. Thank you. I ain't lucky, I'm blessed. But thank you. I get you what you're saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? Men and women. Every day is a day to learn something. And I'm here to tell you, what y'all hear me talk about comes from hurt. I had to experience some hurt. I've had to experience some lonely days. I've had to experience some depression. I've had to experience some feeling left out and overlooked and unloved. I can speak on that. Because in spite of all of that, what do I want to give out? Do I want to give out the same energy that I was receiving? Absolutely not. So even though I might have buried my head, I buried it and I did what I know God called me to do. And that's to love on other people and treat them with love and kindness. Am I perfect? No, because I done cussed a whole lot of folks out. I done acted like I don't know God. I've done that and might do it again. But at the end of the day, intentional.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Intentional. Premeditated being unkind is not me. But you got a couple of people wake up with just that assignment. And we gotta know God he ain't missing nothing. And he see it all. He know it all. He know everything they're gonna say to you, gonna do to you. But what you gonna do? Are you gonna do the same thing? And of course, hurt people hurt people. Yes, they do. Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, classy lady. God don't make no mistakes.
He's amazing. And G and I have had a lot of struggles, y'all. We still struggle with each other.
Oh yeah.
But I want to see him happy. And I want to, nourish his heart and put a smile on his face. And I want to take care of him, because I would hate to see him just be sad and just give up on life.
Where's breakfast at?
We getting ready to go with our kids. And our son Darian made it to town. Once he found out that his granddad was at the end, he told his superiors, and they made him come home. They made him come home. They made him get a ticket. They made him show us that you got your ticket because you need to be with your family. So he got in late Thursday night, and he was here with us yesterday, trying to get some things straight because y'all know the last time he was home, his luggage never did make it with him. So he was without his luggage. So I finally got his luggage, and he was trying to get all of that straight yesterday. And we had just dropped him off home when we went to go pick up Mia. And she got off from work at 9 o'clock. Well, so we thought. But ended up being, and it was just all strategic because 9 o'clock came and went, and we had already been there an hour. So we were out there 2 hours talking to a friend when we got the call about Galen's dad. And Darian didn't get a chance to see him or talk to him because he was on morphine. So he just slept. He slept away. So he wasn't awake. He was going to go today to be with him. And he was with him last night. But so we all are together. And I thank God for that. I do. Because we didn't know when he was coming home. Yeah. So y'all just continue to love on each other. And happy birthday to your daughter, classy lady.
Yeah, happy birthday to young Sanuti. Bless y'all and thank y'all for coming in.
Y'all have a good one, okay?
Hey,
Sanaya.
Sanaya, say something else. You should be a moderator too.
Say something, Sanaya. Hey, Pauline. That's my sweet Pauline.
I made Jamila a moderator too.
You any of your guy friends in here today?
Yeah, Glenn was there. I didn't see him. Sometimes they don't get the.
There's Dion.
Hey, Dion, thank you.
How you doing, Dion?
What's for breakfast?
This is
We're trying to go see.
Couple. It's just so much love between the both of them.
Oh, appreciate
We're trying to hang on to it, sweet pea. Love.
You trying to hang on?
Yeah.
Oh, we
love.
got. Oh, that's already
because
there.
it evolves. It's a different kind of love.
That's true.
It's evolving into a different kind of love, not just dealing with the love of the flesh, but
of course
of the heart of the spirit.
Oh yeah.
It's growing into a different kind of love.
Right.
And it's a good feeling.
It's a oneness.
Yeah.
It's a oneness. We not change it today.
She said, I'm in blue. Let me get on my post. She be fighting for it. She get them trolls out of there. Jamila.
Wait.
Yes, Sanaya.
I sent a message to me. Okay. You sent them. Okay. All right, Sanaya.
Thank you, Keish.
Denmark. Thank you. Peace and blessings to y'all.
Y'all have a good one. We love y'all to life. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.